Everybody. This is Dr. Art Gray coming to you with another special version of Short Talk for Long Life that I do. And again, I'm coming here from the Santa Ynez Valley. The valley you see in the background and the vineyards you see back there, also the place where we're staying at friends who graciously allowed us to come stay here for a few days. I wanted to take some time to talk to some of you other students who from the Cottonwood Leadership College that did not graduate. And it could be either because you're just, not as far along, or because you had to suspend your studies or something of that nature for whatever reason. But specifically those who felt like, wow, I should have graduated by now, and it's taking me so long to graduate, it's taking me so long to get done. You may have had to miss a class, you may have had to sit out a semester or something of that nature. I want you to know, so you may feel like you're stuck. I'm just stuck and I should just quit. I'm telling you, first of all, don't quit. Second of all, you're probably not stuck, because typically we're stuck. We can be stuck, and when we're stuck, it's a lot of times when we're trying to walk through some things and learn how to manage some things and how to handle things in our life and things of that nature. But many times it's not just stuck; it's where God has you stationed. God doesn't have you stuck; He has you stationed somewhere. And stationed is different, because it's in a time when God is using that process that you're going through to grow some things in you, to develop some things in you, to mature some things in you. Because understand, when we go to school, especially school to be ministry, to do ministry, because you started school because I want to be used by God. I want to grow in my knowledge of the things of the Lord and be more effective and useful for the things God's called me to. I know that's what we always say, and I agree with you. But when we say that, we have to understand that the learning process is not just about gaining information. It's also about transformation as well. And for those of you that have been in my class, transformation, is not just about doing different things. It's about doing things differently. And this process of doing things differently, it takes time for us to mature and to grow and to learn in some things. And that just takes time. It can happen either before you start school, it can happen during the time that you're in school, it can happen after you're in school. Because God is using this time where you said, Lord, it's not my own, it's yours. My life is yours. God is saying, okay, I'm going to do some things in your life, and I've got to prove you faithful, and I've got to grow some things in your life. So I ask you, how are things going in your life? What is God working on you? You have to be sensitive to those things, and not saying that, and don't think that you're the only one going through these things. Everyone that's up there walking through graduating, those who are on ministry staff and things of that nature, they've had to walk through the very same thing. Speaking of being here in the wine country, there's an old commercial that said we sell no wine before it's time. And while I'm not talking about selling wine, of course, you have to understand that God has you on the vine. He's got you separated and set apart, and He's got you on the vine, and He's pouring more of His Son into you. That more of what He's got in you is going to come forth and grow for the harvest. This is a great time to just let God do things in you. So what I say to you in this time is, trust God, press into God, and let God show you what He's working and doing in your life. Believe me, I've done this enough, and I've gone through this experience enough. And one time, when I was finished law school, I zoomed through law school, did very well in my studies, and when I got to taking the bar exam, it took me 5 separate times to pass the bar exam, which is a lot of times. A lot of study, a lot of money, a lot of just tears, a lot of frustration, a lot of praying. And was when God finally got my attention in certain areas of my life to really just say, yes, Lord, whatever you want, not my will, but your will be done. However it looks is up to you. That's when I finally passed. So God may be speaking something into your life right now. So I encourage you and I challenge you, don't be discouraged. Don't be discouraged. You're challenged to go forward and to do more. Remember, He doesn't have you stuck. He's got you stationed. God bless you. This is Dr. Art Gray with another short talk for long life for Cottonwood Leadership College. Bless you. Peace.